Good morning, people. This is Skywatcher M, and I want to thank you for subscribing. That goes out to my subscribers. And anybody else who's watching this, I want to thank you for taking the time to see this. Reason why I'm doing this morning is because we've been watching the last 3 or 4 days. Me and some people around here, and every day at this time, we get these really, really high clouds. I mean, they're way up there, higher than I've ever seen. And these lower clouds that are, I don't know if they're man-made or what, but there seems to be a shadow, and I'm trying to zoom out and then zoom in so you can see what I mean. There's these high clouds that are way, way up there, and they're higher today than I've ever seen them. I mean, they look like they're in outer space, but they're so high. And then you look down here, and this is happening every day now for the last 4 days. And there seems to be a dark shadow coming from the west or the east, and it stretches all the way across the sky in this certain area. I don't know if you can see it in this phone, but the weird part is to this morning is there's one coming from the east, and we think that's or west. So this shadow that's coming from the east has been here 4 days in a row. But when you pan around west, now we're talking, it's 8:10 in the morning. So obviously the sun's coming up over here. So, maybe it is the summit of Mount Rainier. What some people tell me the shadow is that we've been seeing was very, very distinct and dark yesterday. But I'm not buying that when I come around here and we've got these shadows coming from the west where the sun should be setting. Now that's odd, because there shouldn't be anything over there that would be creating these shadows. There's no mountain, there's no summit, there's no anything over here, but you can see that there's definitely something that's making shadows on those clouds, and it's coming from the actual horizon of the west side. And this is again at 8, now it's 8:10 in the morning. There should not be any type of a shadow coming from over there. This is the first day I've seen the shadow from over here. It wasn't like this the other 2 days, or the other 3 days. This manifestation over here and it wasn't here earlier, just has done this within the last half hour. And again, I can't tell if you can see it, but you can just definitely see it with the naked eye. And there's multiple colors in these shadows. There's a dark, and then there's kind of a light pink, pinkish orangish, but it stretches all the way across here. And at some point they almost connect. It's just odd. And then you go over here, and this is where the sun's coming up, and it's just in this line area, and then the rest of it changes back to clouds, high clouds. But the whole thing just changes in this area, and it stretches all the way across. And this is just some more odd stuff. Yesterday I got a call from a friend of mine about 50-60 miles from where I'm at, and he told me to go out and look, because every day they put a big X and an O in the sky. And I went out yesterday, and I was busy in meetings and stuff and couldn't get to record it, but there was a big X and an O in the sky. And so I'm going to try to get that today. Evidently they've been doing that every day, and really I've been dropping the ball and haven't been observing it. But when I went out yesterday, just sure as shit, there was a big X and a big O in the sky. A matter of fact, the plane was still making the O when I actually saw it. So anyway, there'll be more videos to come as this stuff gets odder. And again, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate that, guys. This is Skywatcher M. Stay tuned, people.